In November, we took you shopping with us across 3 stores, with only one rule. They had to be Amish or Mennonite run. You all made it our second most popular video on the channel. We were blown away. We thank you for that. Today, we're doing it again, shopping at 3 more Amish and Mennonite stores we've never visited before. And we're excited to take you along as we explore their local treasures and handmade delicacies. Let's go. Our first stop is Junior's General Store in Bainbridge, Ohio. Junior's sells groceries, which is what we'll be mainly looking for today, but they also sell Amish-made furniture and other household items. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video to see the last store, which will probably challenge your held beliefs on what an Amish store is actually like. It's quite different. I know some of you probably think we don't eat very healthy because I spend a lot of time looking at desserts. I do look more than I buy though, so these Buckeyes did not come home with us despite how delicious they looked. It does appear the store is not using electricity to light, since that looks like a gas lamp to me. Behind it though might have been an LED light. Would not be abnormal for them to use a diesel generator in the back to power the electricity, but I cannot confirm for sure. It always amazes me how much cheese we manage to consume in our home. Usually shredded or sliced, not always cubed, but sometimes. But these bags of cubed cheese do look pretty good. This is the first Amish store I've noticed that makes their own cheese balls. Doesn't mean the other ones didn't sell them. I could have just missed it, but this is the first time I've seen it. And they do look pretty good. Wouldn't mind enjoying some of these with some crackers. Some of you who watched the previous video in this series may recognize this milk brand, which I encountered at the other store, and it caused some price confusion. I can assure you though, this store charges $7.99 a gallon, which is higher than the $6.49 price I confirmed at the other location. Do you know what these orange floaties are at the top of the buttermilk container? If so, please let us know in the comments. We got some orange floaties in the milk we picked up from the farm this last Sunday, and we weren't sure what to make of it. Alright, let it be known. We do eat vegetables. We are here at the vegetable rack, and we are going to take some of this home with us today. We won't be able to comparatively price these vegetables with one at a retail grocer, since we don't know how these vegetables were raised, if they're raised with pesticides, or if they're non-GMO or organic, but we can at least see their price per pound and compare them with other local Amish shops.
If you have everything to make coleslaw and you want to make it, I don't know, you can look it up.
My oldest son is wanting to make some coleslaw, so he picked up a giant head of cabbage, which came in at just under 6 pounds.
5.5.
Yeah.
And then you have to put it in here.
They have zucchini and yellow squash at $1.49 a pound, spaghetti squash at $1.49 each, and acorn squash at 99 cents each. My wife had her eye on sliced cheeses, and they did have quite a variety. Gouda around 5 a pound, mozzarella for 4, mild cheddar for 4, jalapeno Munster, sharp cheddar, regular Munster, and some Longhorn Colby cheese and Kojak, as well as some other varieties, Swiss being my wife's favorite. I don't know how they pulled this one off because it's cold here in Ohio at this time of year, and everything outside is dead, so these must be some greenhouse tomatoes, and they are coming home with us. I don't know how it works in your house, but we do not let our kids have open access to the pantry all day long. They have to ask if they want to get out a snack. However, apples and bananas stay out and they are on tap. They can have as many as they want until the bowl is empty. And they have quite a few varieties here at this Amish store. Lots to choose from. Some Ruby McIntosh, Honey Crisp, that is a household favorite. And my personal favorite, the Granny Smith apple. We go through lots of jelly and jams at our house. A lot of PB&Js going around. Sometimes for lunch, occasionally at dinner, if someone decides they really don't want what we're having that night. And I like to throw in some different flavors in the fridge every once in a while, just to keep things interesting. I believe this is the most expensive maple syrup I've ever seen, at $1.89 per ounce. They do have some intriguing sounding flavors at a slightly lower price, but I think we'll pass this time. This location has freeze-dried fruit, if that's up your alley. Some dried kiwi and some banana that you can try. They've also managed to freeze-dried dates and mushrooms, but I don't think you'd want to eat that as a fruit snack. This one though, I never liked beets not freeze-dried. I don't think I'm gonna want them as a chip. Now this next item is an amazing value. Active yeast at my local Aldi's is $1.40 per ounce, but here it is $1.59 for 4 ounces, which, yeah, you have to portion it out yourself, but it's pretty easy. 1 tablespoon equals 1 packet. Just a great value there. At our house, we do go through a lot of active yeast with all the baking that goes on, so definitely something that we could utilize here. If you enjoy baking pies, they do have easy pie filling for $3.99. At least I do believe that's what this is utilized for. I guess you could put it inside of a donut if you wanted to try some interesting varieties of flavors. We mainly use cane sugar to sweeten at our house, but if you're into raw sugar, they have 5-pound bags for $7.39. The Amish are well known for their woodworking skills, and they do have a selection of Amish-made furniture right here in the store. I thought this sofa was pretty interesting with wooden arms. Not sure that I've seen one like this before, but the price is pretty steep at $1,095. However, if its durability is better than the last sofa I just bought from Value City Furniture, it's probably worth that price. I don't know that I ever see myself paying $249 for a high chair, but if that's in your budget, they do have it available. This porch swing with cup holders had no price, but I would love to have one of these. We have been very into frying with lard at our house lately, so to find a packaged chip that's fried in lard, it's pretty exciting. You're probably pretty used to your local retailer offering you candy and snacks near the checkout line. Behind the Amish cash register? Goat lotion. Alright, let's move on to the next location. Our second stop is Country Crust Bakery in Bainbridge, Ohio. Country Crust accepts cash and check only, just like the previous Amish shop. So my wife is reminding me we forgot the checkbook in the car, and we're planning on buying some snacks here. So I went back and grabbed it. This is our first time visiting this shop, and they are running a special today. All orange tags are buy one, get one free. This might be pretty typical for them, but it's new to us, and we're pretty happy about it. In the previous store, I reminded you that I stayed strong around some of the candies and did not bring them home. And in this shop, we completely caved and only bought junk food and bread. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the subscribe button. Our goal for 2025 is 1,000 subscribers, and we are getting really close. We would appreciate your subscription. Alright, let's get back. At the fridge we found our first orange tag items, a custard pie, a banana cream pie, and a coconut cream pie. We decided to take the coconut cream and the banana cream home with us. Honest review, I enjoyed the coconut cream pie. The kids had the banana cream and were disgusted that the bananas were already black inside. I would say this is the most unique free sample situation I've ever seen, except at our last stop, they had free samples sitting out unguarded on a paper plate. Let me know in the comments section, what is the weirdest free sample situation you've encountered? I read every comment and I try to reply to a lot of them. This store is very small with just a single loop from the entrance to the cash register, and you get to pass by some donuts on the way out, as well as hot pretzels. We took some hot pretzels home and found some muffins on sale for the Orange Tag Special and took those with us as well. Let's move on to the next location. Our third and last stop is Stauffer's Country Store in Bainbridge, Ohio. Stauffer's Country Store has an interesting business model that might surprise you for an Amish shop. When we walked in, we noticed right away that most of the goods they were selling were not local grown, homemade. They were in fact brands we're used to seeing.
That's all I can say. I'm not 249 if you don't.
Check out these eggs. $3.50 a dozen for non-GMO. I'm paying $3.99 a dozen at my local Aldi right now for regular eggs, because we're lucky to even get one egg a day right now in the winter season. Now, I wouldn't be telling you the complete story if I said every product that this store contained was name brand, because they did have a few store packaged products that we ran into. But for the most part, in the food section, it was mostly name brands that we encountered. It was later in our shopping experience that we realized how some of these items were discounted the way that they were. And that is because, as in with the cereal, we found cereal expired early in 2024 for $3 for a family size box. We found Lance crackers as low as 70 cents that were expired in 2023. Now, we were not aware of this being a thing in the Amish community, but after we got home, we did some research and found out that this is actually how some Amish do business, selling expired foods at discount prices. So, how about you? Have you heard of this business model with the Amish community before? Would you shop at a store like this and purchase expired food just to save some money in this crazy high grocery cost economy? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. On your screen, YouTube will show you the next video on the right that it thinks you would like, and you should probably check it out. We'd really appreciate it. Go ahead, click on it.